Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the UAB Blazers, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Blazers offense will start in a bad spot here thanks to that return. Always enjoyed coming to the Fiesta Bowl over the years, and of course you got the modern Silver Stadium here sitting in the desert ready for this showdown.
Well, it's so many great memories here, Chris. Think back to the Boise State, Oklahoma back in 07. How about the classic between Oklahoma State and Stanford with Andrew Luck in 2012? And then the shocker just a few years ago with TCU over Michigan in 2022. This game has a history of providing the unexpected.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a 3rd down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Makes a spectacular diving catch. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
And they finally make the stop at a huge gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory, down at the 49.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a 1st down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
He cannot escape the defense with a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the 1st sack of the game.
Second and long for this offense after the sack.
Get set.
To throw, it's Jennings. Makes a quick round. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's... First down. And the Blazers come to the line to run the hurry-up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And moves the ball to the 35 on another 1st down. The Blazers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
That's how you keep the opening drive alive right there. Good, hard, tough running to be able to pick up that 1st down and a 3rd down conversion.
Play action here on 1st down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Going the other way. Can they stop him? He's at the 50. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Chanticleers.
Now, there's a risky throw here so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception because sometimes you see a guy hesitate.
Thank you, sweet Jason.
This guy did.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Hey, I'm a cool guy.
Takes this one inside 5. Sort of right down, sets up the next drive. The offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense makes the stop after the completion. Second down after that short completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Keep it on the ground with the draw play. They stop him at the 22. That's important breathing room.
Hello, Craig.
Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
How about this call here by this offensive coordinator? They're down early in this game, 3rd down and long. The last thing they can afford to do is to punt the ball, but they show you why they love this back. Get his hands on the football, and he picks up the 1st down. Unbelievable call.
Second down play.
Uh-oh. Shit is retarded, man.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. There's the handoff. They've got him down out near the 40. 3rd down play for this offense. It's press coverage now from these DBs. To the air, it's Jennings. Quick completion to the tight end. He has 1st down yardage at the 46. A new set of downs after that completion.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his 1st down on the 3rd down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
The quarterback keeps it on the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Now it's 3rd and long for this offense, but ball right at midfield. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Got him, he's sacked.
Big sack, big sack, big sack.
Already in this game right now, and this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep it tight end, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers offense gets their first crack now. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. 2 good teams with great individual players.
going to hand this off. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Will hand it off. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the first down.
So it's Coastal Carolina with the lead here, Kirk. And the first quarter is in the books, but is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We expect the teams have worked through the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. The guys up front lined up. It's first down.
That's not good. Get destroyed.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch downfield. An explosive big play and moves the ball inside the 40. And the Chanticleers look to keep this drive moving. They'll run it from the gun. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not extending the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Man tackled after a small pickup there. Can they convert on third down and keep this drive rolling? Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Pass rush closing in.
Why didn't he throw the ball?
Outside the pocket for a sack. The Chanticleers will have to kick it away. Finally, the first punt of the game, hoping to pin them back deep. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Blazers offense retakes the field now. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half, and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And the Blazers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And he'll drop back here on third down. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle's made, but not before he hits the 40-yard line. This drive is going now. The Blazers will line up on first and 10.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great game this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Clark over the middle. It's Clark.
Oh, big stop. Big stop.
Fourth down and 6 to go. And the Blazers will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time.
That's a good punt.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. The Coastal Carolina offense back out on the field now. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. They're going to run it. They bring it down right at the 20.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Back's got it again. Soccer with a strong tackle there. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. Can he get there on the ground? He's short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. He's looking to scramble. Football comes out. Looks like the offense able to recover it there. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
And looking to throw now on first down. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
He's running out of time here. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Looking to set up a screen pass here. When the tackle is made, the defense was ready for that screen. They stop him short for the first down. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. And the Chanticleers will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. No fair catch. He feels the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Collins now has our halftime update.
Chris, we wondered all week what this matchup would look like. So much at stake in this win-or-go-home game, and we've been treated to a fabulous first two quarters of playoff football. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. That's it for us from our EA Sports Studios in Orlando. Let's head back to Chris and Kurt for the exciting conclusion of this one, where we'll find out who is moving on in the CFP.
And the Blazers will kick it away to begin the second half. Return begins inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Coastal Carolina offense back on the field. Important possession here to begin the third quarter as they try to continue momentum from the first half and build on this lead. Movement here from the tight end. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
It's a draw play. No, from about the 23-yard line.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looks downfield, connects with a wide open wide receiver. That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here.
Oh, come on.
Season in the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to the 3rd down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards.
Where's my running back? What the fuck?
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And the wideout goes in motion. They look to throw it here on 2nd down.
That was a terrible play. Holy shit, that sucked.
For a loss after the completion, not what they were looking for.
Well, a lot of times you match up a wide receiver, you get a linebacker on him. You'd like to think that the wide receiver can shake him. But this linebacker is really athletic.
And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, that's exactly what the coach, I'm sure, talked about there at halftime. As the defense is going to be out there on the field first, we're down in this football game. We got to get pressure on this offense, come up with some plays, and get the ball back to our offense. That's exactly what they have a chance to do now.
Here comes the offense back out there. Which offense can get it going first? This one has been a struggle so far. He hands it off from the gun. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5. The Blazers come to the line in a hurry-up. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They keep the drive going. It's a 1st down at the 46. A running play keeps the offense fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. And a decent gain there before the defense brings it back. The game makes it 2nd and medium. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, it's not going to show up in the stat sheet, but the offensive line did everything in their power to give the quarterback time. Ultimately, the play just didn't work out.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Clark. Now moves the football inside the 40, and it's another 1st down. The Blazers are moving quickly down the field.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoffs. You're down in the 2nd half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
The offense going with the hurry-up. Looking to throw yet again. Caught over the middle. It's Clark. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Clark. And finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment. No huddle here for the offense. Second down, we're going to throw it. The receiver makes the catch. He'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or they have to settle for 3? Try and muscle for the first down. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run. Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
I don't think it's even close to the game, but thank you. Hope so.
Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And one final play before the end of the quarter. He'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this 3rd quarter. And so it's Coastal Carolina with the lead here, Kirk. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He picks up 9, so he's short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And here's the handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
He'll hand it off. He's taken down, but this game will spot the ball now to 35.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And the call is quarterback sneak.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches. And he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
Oh, here comes the reverse. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
You know, we're seeing this more and more where wide receivers are getting involved in the running game. both here in college and also up in the NFL. I think it's due to plays like this one right here, and it's not going to change anytime soon. Excellent play call.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. The sophomore able to take him down quickly.
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to the goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball.
And he'll make it for the score.
Big, huge.
So caught up in this ball of the spread, throwing the football, the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value.
Plenty of time still. You've seen these computers do stuff.
For the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Extra point is up and good. So the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Hope so.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The UAB offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So a sort of unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Pocket break.
Oh, man. Let's go, baby.
8-yard line. The Blazers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Side quick with Jordan. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a fourth down completion. Looking for his big tight end.
Oh, baby. I've never seen that before.
The defense. Brought down after a short return. But the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Tight end goes in motion.
Thank you, Jason.
Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. I'm going to tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. And he's tackled only after picking up a first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. A solid run, good for first down yardage. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Now they're running on the toss. Stop him at the 4 after an excellent run. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The sheds are clear. Line up with a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff.
Oh, baby.
Fights his touchdown. Still Carolina. He just goes up and over the pile for that touchdown.
And that's some serious vertical by this running back. A well-earned touchdown on the goal line.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Blazers offense retakes the field now. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. Scanning the field, it's Jennings. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw it on nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes a quick catch. He shreds the tackle. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear with a sprint. Could not stop it. Touchdown.
Dangerous is this offense. Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
They make the extra point, but trail 21-10. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. Coastal Carolina offense back out on the field now. And they'll use the ground game here. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Well, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today, showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.
And that run produces a decent game. The playoffs is to survive and advance. This is a
Woo! All right.
the stage gets even bigger.
I've done it.
Continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch them, see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of PA Sports College Football.
4 for 4 for 49, baby.